guys, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and cut this slab of dragon blood jasper that I cut out. I was going to cut it right here and then polish a square cabochon, but I think for some reason I just don't feel right about a square, so I'm going to use a cap of some iron out as my stencil, I guess is what you'll call it, and kind of make like an oblong circle, I guess. Right there, and then we're going to do it right here as well. There and right across there. So it's gonna be that shape right there. So we're gonna go ahead and cut it, and then since the sun has set, we will do the polishing a little bit later tonight. Let's go ahead and get it started. Okay, so we kind of got it, and we're going to put it on the flat lap and see you guys in just a second. Okay guys, welcome back for another lapidary video. My name is Kurt with Rock.Hounding.Adventures, and for today's video we will be polishing this, well, what we're doing is I cut this down a second ago, so we're going to go ahead and grind down the edges, make it a little bit more closer to that circle. Or that oval that I have traced out there, and so forth. And we are using the 80 grit on the 8-inch high-tech diamond flat lap. I think that's good right there. We're gonna go ahead and start this side, and then this side. Okay, so it looks like we got it. Hold on. So it looks like we got our shape taking place. This is going to be the face of it. I love those deep reds and then how it goes into those greens there. I think this is going to be a very beautiful cabochon. That's the back side. I am going to polish down both sides of it, and probably make a high dome, since this is about, it's not 3/8, but it's, let's see, 4, 5. It's 7/16 of an inch. So it's a pretty nice piece, and we're gonna go ahead and mark the face of it and the back side with a Sharpie. But pretty much what I was saying is this is the front, this is gonna be the back. There's a couple high edges right here, so my runoff water's overflowing, and I didn't notice it until it was dripping down my feet. But I'm pretty sure that happens to us all. That uses the drip cups. So yeah. Anyways, back to this. I'm gonna go ahead and mark the stone. Let me dry it off after getting that water on it. that side. There's a high spot right there. Okay, so we have it marked, and we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna let this dry. I'm going to actually let this dry and then wash it off to get the excess grit off of the stone. Switch out this disc for the 180 disc, because one thing I've noticed on my stones, I always end up with a bunch of little tiny scratches, and I think my problem is when I'm holding the stone against the flat lap, against the discs, I'm putting too much pressure on it, so that way it's putting in deep scratches and scuff marks that I can't get out. So this time I'm going to focus on that really hard and just barely be touching it. And I do have my dopping station warming up, so I will stick once I get to probably the 325 stage, I will switch to a dopping stick and use the dopping stick with the stone. But anyways, I'll bring you guys back in just a second. I'll go ahead and start with the face of it, which is this one. Okay, it looks like it's pretty much all cleaned up now. We're going to go ahead and flip over and start on this side. Or is it actually... I can't tell if that is a red mark or if it's part of the stone. Well, with it being the back side, I will go ahead and say this side is finished, and we're going to go ahead and start working down the edges where we use the 80 grit on, and try and work get those scuff marks off from the 80 grit. Okay, after about 20 minutes, we have a nice smooth edge and face and back side. This next part, let me turn this off real quick. We're gonna take this and just move it off the side real quick. So pretty much Kyle over at World of Rockhounds, he made this video a few weeks ago where he made a freeform cabochon, and he had a nice perfect bevel on the cabochon. And pretty much what he did was he took a mechanical pencil and his cabochon and kind of traced around the edge to get that nice line, and then he grinded down that edge. I have a tough time keeping the bevel consistently straight, so we're going to go ahead and try that method. I'm going to flip the stone over like that, put this pencil right up against it like so, and then we're going to hold the pencil in place and then just spin the stone, and marking the bottom of the stone for the edge that we're going to grind down. And if you guys are curious and seeing his freeform cabochon that he made, check it out of some Murray Mountain moss agate. I'll have his link in the description. And also, if you guys like polishing obsidian and like fired obsidian, gold sheen obsidian, rainbow obsidian, and so forth, definitely go check his channel out. He does a amazing job, like a flawless polishing job on those stones. So pretty much there is the line that we're going to grind down to, and that's going to be the edge for the bevel. So we're going to go ahead and put the pencil down, zoom back out. Yes, I'm doing it on top of a bucket. Okay, so we're gonna grind down to that line, and hopefully I can stay consistent. So let's try it out. Trying to hold it at a 45-degree angle. That's pretty much right on that line, right on the outside of that line. So I'm going to grind it down just a little bit more, and then I'm going to continue doing this all the way around this edge, and I'll bring you guys back when we're moving to the next stage. Okay, so I've pretty much got a nice bevel all the way around the edge. It's a little funky in some places. I went over the line, but overall I think it is looking really nice. Has a nice dome on it. So we're gonna go ahead and go inside, rinse this off, and wash my hands, so that way there's no cross-contamination of grits. And we are going to take this one off, switch it out with the purple disc, which is disc 220, which is stage number 3, and I will be back in just a moment. Okay, so we are starting back. Here's the cabochon. It's dried off. I got a decent bevel on it. I'm going to go ahead and mark the face of it and mark the back of it, just to make sure, once again, that it is completely flat and no issues going on there. So we're going to go ahead and start. Face of it. And yeah, it's pretty much even, but I'm going to do this for a little bit longer and work down the previous grit. So like I said, we're going to put a little bevel on this sharp edge right here. Just a really small one. Not sure if you can see the little bevel, but just so it's not so sharp. And I'm out of water. Give me 1 second. There you go. You can kind of see that little bevel we'll put on it. Okay, so now, since we got that sharp edge kind of worked down a little bit, we are going to go ahead and start grinding down this edge from the previous grit. And then after that, we'll do the bevel and then move on to the next stage. It looks like there's a little bit of like turquoise teal green showing right there. Kind of cool. Okay, so now we are on stage number 4, which is the what stage? 325, the brown disc. Here's the stone that it currently looks like. Like I said, the back and then the face of it. It's got a decent bevel going around, pretty even. And we're gonna go ahead and start. And yeah. Okay, so now let's get this started. This is disc 600. This is what the stone looks like currently. The back side, the bevel area, the dome, and the face of the stone. We're going to go ahead and get started. And real quick, before we get started, I did say after stage 325 I was going to use a dopping stick. Because this is so large, I would have to use 2 dopping sticks. Which I will do that a little bit later. Because it's so large, I feel like I have better control over it with using my hands like I normally do. But when I get to the polishing stage, I will definitely be using a dopping stick. We're going to start with the face, the sides, and then the bevel. Okay, real quick, I want to say that we're going to go ahead and start working the bevel, but we're going to pretty much grind together the side, the bevel, and then the top of the stone, just to get that nice rounded curve to it, to help finish it off. Okay, we are on the next disc. Here's the stone. Hold on. Let me dry it off. There's dry for the most part. Now these straight scratches that you see in there, those are not for me. I think those were internal fractures of the stone, or that may just be part of the stone. It looked like little thin scratches there. And then there was 2 internal cracks, one right there and one right there. They may be healed, but yeah, I think it's turning out nice. Okay, so we are on the final stage before we go to polishing. This is what the stone looks like. It's already starting to have like a mirror finish, which is kind of hard to see because of the flash. But we're going to go ahead and polish the backside on this disc real quick. Take it in and wash it off. Set this on the dopping station, and then put the dopping sticks on the back. And we're going to do this, the face of this with the dopping sticks, and then the next stage as well. So we're going to get started. Okay guys, so now we have the dopping sticks on the back. So we're gonna go ahead and continue on the disc 7, 3000 grit, and then we're gonna move to the 14,000 polish. So we're on the final stage, which is the felt pad with the 14,000 polishing paste. And here is the stone. Let me turn on the flash real quick. There you go, there's the flash. So you can see it's turning out really nice. We're going to go ahead and start this up and start polishing. Okay, so here it is. What do you guys think? How do you think it turned out? I think it turned out really nice. Zoom in a little bit more for you guys. I love the colors in this so much. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If so, leave a like and leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. And if you're new, please subscribe to the channel. It will definitely help me out and help my channel grow. For everyone that is looking forward to some rock hounding adventures next week, I will be posting a rock hunt from a recent hike that I went on. So I hope you guys are looking forward towards that and enjoy that video as well. But anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Hope you have a fantastic week. Rock on, find some cool rocks, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.